Who is the first baby born on Earth? Religious and scientific perspectives. The question of who was the first baby born on Earth is deceptively simple. In reality, it's a complex inquiry that delves into the very heart of our origins. There isn't a single, universally accepted answer. Interpretations of this question vary dramatically depending on whether you approach it from a religious or a scientific perspective. Each offers a unique lens through which to examine the dawn of humanity. Let's explore these fascinating viewpoints. Many religions across the globe offer creation stories. These narratives explain the origin of humanity and our place in the universe. They often provide accounts of the first humans and their descendants. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, collectively known as the Abrahamic religions, generally posit that the first humans were created directly by God. This divine creation is a cornerstone of their belief systems. These faiths share a common ancestor in Abraham and many overlapping narratives. Adam and Eve are considered the first humans in the book of Genesis in the Bible. They were created by God and placed in the Garden of Eden. Their story is central to understanding the origin of humanity and the concept of original sin. The Quran also describes the creation of Adam and his wife. While details differ slightly from the Genesis account, the core concept of divine creation remains. Adam is considered a prophet in Islam and a key figure in human history. Details surrounding the creation of Adam and Eve and the subsequent birth of their children vary slightly across these traditions. However, the underlying belief in a divinely ordained beginning for humanity is consistent. These stories provide a framework for understanding our relationship with God and the world around us. Hindu scriptures describe creation through a complex interplay of deities and cosmic processes. The universe is seen as cyclical, with periods of creation, preservation, and destruction. This cyclical view of time influences the understanding of human origins. The concept of reincarnation further complicates the idea of a first baby. Souls are believed to be reborn into different forms, making it difficult to pinpoint a single definitive starting point for humanity. The focus is less on a linear timeline and more on the continuous cycle of life and death. Numerous other religions around the world have their own unique creation myths. These stories often involve deities, spirits, or natural forces that shaped the world and brought humans into existence. Each narrative reflects the cultural and environmental context in which it arose. These stories describe the origin of humans and the subsequent birth of children. Specific details vary widely depending on the religious tradition. They offer diverse perspectives on the fundamental questions of human existence and our connection to the divine. Science approaches the question of the first baby through the lenses of evolution and genetics. These disciplines provide a framework for understanding the biological origins of humanity. The scientific perspective emphasizes empirical evidence and testable hypotheses. Evolutionary biology posits that humans evolved over millions of years from earlier hominid ancestors. This process was gradual and involved countless generations of incremental changes. There was no single first baby as a sudden, distinct event. The transition from hominids to Homo sapiens was a gradual process. It involved the accumulation of genetic mutations and adaptations over vast stretches of time. Defining a precise moment when our species came into being is inherently challenging. Genetic studies play a crucial role in tracing the ancestry of modern humans. By analyzing DNA, scientists can reconstruct the relationships between different populations and estimate the time of the last common ancestor. This provides valuable insights into our evolutionary history. Scientists estimate the time of the last common ancestor by analyzing DNA. This involves comparing the genetic sequences of different individuals and populations. The rate of mutation in DNA acts as a molecular clock, allowing scientists to estimate how long ago different groups diverged. The concepts of mitochondrial Eve and Y-chromosomal Adam are often misunderstood. These individuals, who lived in Africa approximately 200,000 years ago, were not necessarily the first humans. They were the most recent common ancestors of all living humans through the maternal and paternal lines, respectively. It's important to emphasize that mitochondrial Eve and Y-chromosomal Adam were not the only humans alive at the time. They were simply the individuals whose genetic lineages have survived to the present day. Other lineages may have existed, but eventually died out. The fossil record provides tangible evidence of human evolution. Fossils of early hominids and Homo sapiens document the development of physical characteristics over time. These discoveries help us understand the timeline of human evolution. Fossils show the development of physical characteristics over time. This includes changes in brain size, skull shape, and skeletal structure. By studying these fossils, scientists can reconstruct the evolutionary history of our species. The nature of proof and evidence differs significantly between religious and scientific perspectives. Each relies on different sources of information and methods of interpretation. Understanding these differences is crucial for appreciating the diverse approaches to understanding human origins. Religious proof relies on faith, scripture, and tradition. Evidence is primarily found within religious texts, such as the Bible, the Quran, and the Vedas. Interpretations of religious leaders and scholars play a crucial role in understanding these texts. Interpretations of religious leaders and scholars provide context and meaning to religious texts. These interpretations can vary across different denominations and traditions. They offer guidance on how to apply religious teachings to contemporary life. Scientific proof is based on empirical evidence. This includes fossils, genetic data, and archaeological findings. Scientists use this data to construct models and theories about human evolution. The scientific method emphasizes observation, experimentation, and peer review. Scientists use data to construct models and theories about human evolution. These models are constantly refined and updated as new evidence emerges. The scientific process is iterative and self-correcting. The question of the first baby is answered differently by religion and science. These perspectives offer complementary yet distinct insights into the origins of humanity. Each approach provides valuable information about our place in the universe. Religion offers creation stories based on faith and tradition. These narratives provide a framework for understanding our relationship with the divine. They offer moral guidance and a sense of purpose. Science provides an evolutionary perspective based on empirical evidence. This approach emphasizes the biological and genetic processes that have shaped our species. It offers a detailed understanding of our evolutionary history. Both perspectives offer valuable insights into the origins of humanity. By considering both religious and scientific viewpoints, we can gain a more comprehensive understanding of our place in the world. The quest to understand our origins is a journey that continues to unfold.